That time of the show, and our guests tell us what they are most worried about in the markets right now. What's keeping you up at night? Stan, we'll start with you. What disturbs your sleep?
It's the biggest problem. It's the biggest math problem. It's all a math problem, but it's the euro. Because we've kicked this can. There's no road left. We're in the gravel, and they're still trying to kick the can. I believe the Fed is very ingrained in this process without being overt about it, because Mr. Draghi and Mr. Bernanke are personally and professionally connected. He knows. Mr. Bernanke knows. I believe the euro is over. It just hasn't ended yet. The breakup is inevitable. There's only two ways out: default outright in euro terms, or recalibrate in new currency, North and the Southerns on their own, whatever it'll be. But it's a formulaic construct. They have to do it. The central banks worldwide, which is why I say it's a global issue, G20, the dollar will rise, the euro will fall. That will help. But there's a certain point at midnight on a Saturday night, you know, European Central Time, they're going to announce it. Here's the menu of the new exchange rates, and have a nice Monday, everybody.
Wow, you really think, Sal, you agree?
Yeah, I'm thoroughly depressed. And
that would be amazing. You could make a movie about that. It will make my job intensely exciting.
It's the cheapest way out.
It'll be
that simple.
That's crazy cool, is all I can say about that. And
the markets will get over it. We actually could cause a massive...
It will be traumatic, obviously.
But it could cause
traumatic.
It can cause a massive rally. Look, they tried to fix Greece. How did that work out? Out of the gate, it failed, and the median expectation was failure.
Do you expect this sooner or later?
Sooner. It's a math problem. Look, how much negative exponent is working against Spain? You know the graph?
Yeah.
Exponential function. That's why we call our EXP Wealth Enhancement Program exponential. Negative exponent, this way. It compounds in reverse. It can't be sustained. End of story.
He sold me on that. What keeps you up at night, Sal?
What keeps me up? When I'm not worried about the euro imploding, I worry about the plumbing of the stock market. And I'm concerned that we've gone from two exchanges that were basically utilities to a web of 50 for-profit trading destinations held together by these high-speed bandits. And this glue is weak, and there's systemic risks. And I'm afraid that if there's some shock globally overseas, and that Stan alludes to, I'm afraid how our market is going to handle it.
By the way, I worry about that as well, and I wonder. It's so plain, it's so in your face, it's so obvious. Don't Bob Greifeld and Duncan, don't guys at the SEC, guys and gals at the SEC,
I think if you go back
worry about this.
I think if you go to the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, early 90s, we were always at a point where the average investor understood how our market worked. You're a car guy. Would you invest in a high-performance car without really knowing how the engine works?
Definitely not.
And now investors today, I don't think the average investor understands that there's a web of 50 for-profit destinations where everyone's fighting to touch their order with conflicts of interest and the problems that it creates for them.